legends that live among us or have lived among us. Just ask all of y'all, how many of y'all have at least one hero? Raise of hands. How many of y'all have more than one hero? Very good. In fact, I encourage everyone to have more than one hero, because it's good to have many heroes to look up to that inspire you. Such as for myself, heroes of charity, Mother Teresa, for caring for the poor. Business heroes like Tony Fernandez, who used 1 ringgit to purchase a whole airlines worth 40 million ringgit in debt and turn it around in 1 year. In fact, financial gurus make the bulk of my heroes. Just to ask, how many of y'all know who is Warren Buffett? And how many of y'all admire him? Good. How many of y'all know who is George Soros? Just a handful. And how many of y'all admire him? Well, at least there's someone. I was expecting no one. But George Soros is another great financial guru who was able to predict the 97 crash and run out just before the crash. He's admired for many reasons. However, many of us argue, who's the greater one? George Soros? Warren Buffett? But to me, they're all the same, because they all seek our higher and nobler goals. They all inspire us to be better people. However, I would like to tell you a little secret. I would like to tell you who is the greatest hero of them all. So come a bit closer. Come a bit.
Let's go cozy.
You are your greatest hero. What? You must be asking yourself. We are all, let me guess, we're all like nobodies here, right? We never really achieved anything. So, Shaun, you must be asking, why are you saying we are all heroes when we're nobody? How can we be somebody and a hero? But the truth is, our older selves are the heroes, because we have done many things in our lives, and when we look back at what we've done, we are heroes, because those things we've done before inspire us. And why the greatest hero? Let me explain in 3 simple ways. First of all, you know the truth. Have anyone heard of this name called Bernie Madoff? Thanks, Wei Ching. But since the majority do not know who Bernie Madoff is, let me tell you his story. Bernie Madoff was once one of the greatest hedge funds managers. He managed millions and millions of dollars for 1 million clients. And one day, he went up to the police and told the truth. I have been cheating everyone's money. I have not been investing for people's money, but instead I've been taking people's money and giving it away in a Ponzi scheme. As a young man, I actually admired Bernie Madoff till 2008. But when I heard the story, my heart shattered. I realized that heroes are fallible. However, when you are your own hero, you know the truth. You know the truth where it is. That when you look back at your own self, what you have achieved in your life, that was done true and faithful and fairly. That was done properly, and that was done by you. And you know the truth. So if you are going to look at your inspiration of something you did before, you know the truth that how hard you work, how well you did, and how much effort you put. Therefore, you are your greatest hero, because that is the truth. Second reason why you're your greatest hero. Just to share with you, previously I was doing my P10, and when I did it at that time, I was talking about my lifelong journey with music. For my lifelong journey with music, I was held in a huge dilemma. When I did my music exam, it was amidst of my finals in poly. It was a very hectic schedule with 4 papers and a music exam that I've constantly worked between playing the violin and studying for my exams. However, when it came to the final part, I did it. I did well for both my papers and I did well for my music exams. And right now, I would like to share that before I came on stage today, I was looking at that. I was looking at my 20-year-old self saying, if that boy could do it, this 24-year-old man can do it here. Therefore, look at yourself. Because what you have done before proves you can do it. So when you look at your own inspiration and things you have done before, you know you can do it. Because that is you. If your less mature self can do that, your more mature self, of course, can do it. Therefore, you are your greatest hero because you have done it before. And the last one, you are your greatest hero because no one can take it from you. As mentioned in the first point about truth, a hero is fallible. When you look up to someone, maybe one day you'll fall. However, for you it's not. I'd like to share that about a month back, I applied for a scholarship. When I applied for that scholarship, I knew I didn't really stand a chance. In fact, my grades are mediocre at best. So I was thinking, against the whole school of SIM, do I really stand a chance? No. However, 2 days later, I received a call. Hi Shaun, can you come down for an interview? At that moment, I was really thinking to myself, this is fantastic. This is amazing. I could make it first round. So I went for the interview. I went in, used all my Toastmaster skills, spoke my mind, tried my best to impress. However, when I went out, I felt I was a fizzle. I didn't really do that well, and I didn't impress them enough. However, 2 days later, when I was sitting in a lecture, reading my emails, I saw an email from the school. Hi Shaun, can you please come down for an interview? And that blew me away. As in, I literally fell off my chair and the whole lecture laughed at me. But that's not the point. The point is, that is my achievement. That is my inspiration, that I have done something great in my life, that I can look up to that person who did that and think to myself, if I put my best, I'll make it. However, the world is not all sunshine and rainbows. The world will pit you to your knees and let you bleed. In fact, a few of my friends told me this. Shaun, the scholarship you got is only $2,000. What is $2,000? 1 month's pay. And you're not a PSC scholar or even a president scholar. So are you really a scholar? No. In fact, my dad wasn't even impressed. He just told me, it's a small scholarship. It's still something, but honestly, it's nothing. I expect more from you as an owl. But no one can take that from me. No one can take that from me that I have achieved something in my life. No one can take that sense of pride, that feeling, that exhilaration, the way I felt, that blew me off my chair. No one can take it from me. Therefore, my friends, I encourage all of y'all to be your own hero. I encourage all of y'all to go back tonight and write down an achievement in your life. Write down something you have done in your life, whether it's big, small, or very small. Big ones like maybe you have ran a marathon. That is something that you can look up to. Your determination, your hard work for the marathon. That is something. Write it down and look at yourself. If you have done that, you can do it even better. You are your own hero. Something smaller, such as standing in front of this stage the first time when you speak in front of everyone. It may not be something very big, but still something. Because you're standing in front of a group of people and giving a speech. That is a step. And that is something that can inspire people because you dare to take the first step. And last, even small things like having a bad day. Like you woke up in the morning and you didn't want to go out of bed. But that's something. Because you drag yourself out of your bed. That is still an inspiration. Because it tells you this, that you can take yourself out of bed even though you have a rotten day the day before. And even today, when you're sitting with us today as Toastmasters, we're listening to people speak. That is an inspiration. That is your own heroic deed. That you made the first step to improve yourself. Therefore, my friends, I encourage all of you all to be your own heroes. I encourage you all to write down what you've done and look at it. Because you know it's the truth. You know that you've done it before and you have repeated again and no one can take it from you. Be your own heroes. Thank you.